What's up, everybody? Kyle here at Let's Talk Wax, back with another episode of Prospect Hot Sheet. This will be for spring training weeks 3 and 4. I did a video on weeks 1 and 2 of spring training. You can find that in the Prospect Hot Sheet playlist on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, I do these throughout the course of the minor league year. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them monthly or bi-weekly, but I'm definitely going to be doing these programs throughout the course of the entire minor league year to kind of keep you guys up to date on who's performing really well. This is over the last 15 days, as I said, from weeks 3 and 4. And we are going to kick this thing off with Jackson Holliday, 20.2 Baltimore Orioles shortstop, the #1 prospect in MLB.com's top 100 prospect rankings. Now, there was a lot of talk about whether or not Jackson Holliday would break camp with the big league club. He was sent to minor league camp yesterday. He's going to start the season in AAA, which is really unfortunate. I really hope that he would actually break camp with the big league club, but he's not quite there yet. I don't think they're going to be able to get him consistent at bats right now. So they're going to send him to AAA where he can get his work in, and then barring injury, maybe later in the year he could see a call-up at some point. But he's definitely done very well in spring training. He was on the prospect hot sheet for weeks 1 and 2 as well. He was 6 for 17, hit .353 with a homer, a double, an RBI, and a stolen base over the last 15 days. His 2023 minor league performance was really good. He hit .323 over 581 plate appearances between low A and triple A. He had a 1.16 K to walk ratio and just barely got above a 20% K rate. So this kid is very special. You watch him hit, you watch him play defense. There's some serious thump in the bat. He stole 24 bases and had 12 home runs and played the majority of the season as a 19, played the entire season as a 19-year-old. And like I mentioned in the first video, I do go off of current ages. So you're going to see an age for most of these players, and kind of you probably subtract like 5 months from their 2023 minor league stats, and that would give you the appropriate age at which they played the 2023 season. So this is their current age and not necessarily the age they played their 2023 season. This is their current age for spring training right now. But like I said before, he's #1 in MLB's top 100, #2 on the Juggernaut ranking system behind Wyatt Langford. His Let's Talk Wax ranking is elite. He's out of 2022 Bowman draft, and his cards are right around $600 to $650 right now. If you guys are kind of confused about the Juggernaut ranking system and Let's Talk Wax ranking system, you can find more information on those two things in all of my video descriptions. It's broken down pretty well in there. At #9, we've got Addison Leonard, 23.3 Detroit Tigers. He was playing for the Los Angeles Dodgers, but they DFA'd him last year, which kind of concerned me a little bit as to why they would make that move. But he's performing well with the Detroit Tigers so far in spring training. He's a multi-use infielder. He can pretty much play anywhere, but I don't think he's going to be like a lock to play at shortstop. He'll probably be a second base, maybe get some reps at shortstop or a third base guy. He was 4 for 11 with a home run, a triple, and 6 RBIs. He spent the season last year in 2023 between AA and AAA, hit .269 with some solid K numbers and a 178 ISO, 19 home runs, and 5 stolen bases. He is not ranked on MLB.com's top 100. He's number 225 on my Juggernaut ranking system. He's Let's Talk Wax rank of 3. His cards come out of 2022 Bowman, and they're very cheap at $5, and he will start the season in AA or AAA. He did not break camp. He will not make an MLB roster coming out of spring training. At #8, we've got Brian Rocchio. He's switch hitting shortstop in the Cleveland Guardians organization, 23.7, had a home run, 5 doubles, and 2 RBIs while hitting .375 over the last 15 days. Now, he did get some MLB time last year, 86 plate appearances. He hit .247, not a lot of pop. He had a .074 ISO, and he had some really ugly K numbers, a 31.3% K rate and an 8.00 K to walk ratio. A bit overmatched last year in his professional debut, but he is going to break camp with the major league squad, and he will be the opening day shortstop for the Guardians. Now, he's number 91 in the MLB.com top 100. On the Juggernaut ranking system, he's at number 140. He has graduated from my Let's Talk Wax ranks. The Let's Talk Wax ranking system actually kind of stems from all my Bowman Chrome or my Bowman prospect breakdowns that I do on my Patreon page. I do breakdowns for every player that has a Bowman Chrome auto that are all sorted by release. I kind of do a little write-up and, put all their stats from their career, and they all have a Let's Talk Wax rank. But when those guys break the big leagues, I kind of take them out of the Let's Talk Wax ranking system, and I put them into the MLB section where I just put their stats from the MLB. So he's out of 19 Bowman Chromes. Cards are super cheap at $10. Like I said, he's going to break camp with the MLB club. I'm not sure. His defense is really good, but I'm not sure how much the bat's going to play. He's a bit more hit over power. Like I said, he's a switch hitter, so we'll see how that hopefully goes a little bit better for him in 2024 at the MLB level. At number 7, probably one of the biggest surprises on this list is Trey Lipscomb, 23.7 Washington Nationals. He's an infielder. He played for Tennessee. He was back out of the 2022 draft, hit .444 over the last 15 days with a homer, a triple, a double, and 7 RBIs. He spent the 2023 season in high A and double A, 547 plate appearances at .272 with a 147 ISO. He had an 18.8 K rate, so sub 20 there, which is great. His K to walk ratio was a little high at 3.8, 14 home runs, 10 stolen bases. Not ranked on MLB Top 100. He's a number 745 in the junior ranking system. Number 3 on the Let's Talk Wax ranking system. Out of 2022 draft, his cards are about $20 last year. His cards were selling for about $5. Now, there is some thump in Lipscomb's bat. He's kind of a hit power guy, but like I said, one of the bigger surprises to break camp with the MLB club with the Washington Nationals. So he's definitely a guy to watch to see how he does, in the first month or two of the season. His card prices could really jump if he does have some early success with the Nationals. At number 6 is another guy who I hoped would get a shot to break with the big league club after spring training. Coby Mayo, 22.2, Baltimore Orioles third baseman. He will probably start the season in AAA with Jackson Holliday. He's not going to make the roster out of spring training for the big league club. Hit .400 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Now, Coby Mayo is a big-time power bat. He hit 29 home runs last year while hitting .290, so he's got big average, big ISO, .290 average, .274 ISO. He's got respectable K numbers. He's got a 1.59 K to walk ratio, which is really good for a power guy. He has got an advanced approach, so that's going to help him out tremendously, when he does get called up. Stolen bases is not really a big factor in his game. He is more bat-oriented. In the top 100, he's number 30. In the Juggernaut ranking system, he's number 15. He's a Let's Talk Wax rank of 1 for me. I really like this bat. Like I said, just a big bat with hit and power going on there. He's out of 21 Bowman, which is kind of one of the cheaper releases out there right now. There's some chases in there still. Probably one of the cheapest box rips you can find as far as Bowman products go. His first chromes are selling for around $90 right now. And like I said, he's going to start the season most likely in AAA with Jackson Holliday. Now, before we go any further, if you guys enjoy my content and you'd like to help support the channel, be sure to check out my Patreon page. I'll put a link to it in the video description. I have free and exclusive subscriber content over there, including Bowman autograph checklist breakdowns for every release since 2019, Bowman team break guides for every release since 2020, a top 150 Bowman Chrome autos list, and a top 150 Bowman Chrome autos under $50 list, access to my Juggernaut ranking system for all minor league players in 2023. You also get early access to my YouTube video info and Let's Talk Wax articles, plus much more. You can find all the exclusive content organized in my collections tab on the homepage, so it's not very hard to find once you get over there. It's only $5 a month for all the exclusive stuff, but if you want to check it out, I'll put a link to it in the video description. We're going to jump into some honorable mentions before we get to our top 5, and there aren't a lot of guys on this prospect hot sheet. The majority of players got sent down to minor league camp, right around week 3. The guys that were getting some at-bats, they're all starting to kind of trickle down into minor league camp. So there's not a ton of guys who met the qualification for 10-plus at-bats in the last 2 weeks. But we're going to kick it off with Victor Scott, 23.2, St. Louis Cardinals center fielder. He's a huge speed guy. The guy's got a ton of speed, and his bat is pretty good as far as hit tool goes. There's not a lot of power there. He played in Double-A last year, had a pretty good season. Was in the top 3 in stolen bases in the minor leagues last year, maybe number 1 behind Chandler Simpson. He's going to start the season in Triple-A or Double-A. Davison De Los Santos was picked up in the Rule 5 by the Cleveland Guardians, 20.7 third base, first base prospect. He is more of a power-oriented bat, hit a home run, a double, and 2 RBIs. Between low A and double A last year, he did hit a bunch of home runs. Not ranked in the top 100, he's number 200 on the Juggernaut ranking system out of 2023 Bowman Chrome, where his first Chrome autos are. Another guy who will probably start in Double-A or Triple-A. Lawrence Butler has been talked about in a lot of my spring training videos from last year. He did get some MLB time last year, didn't do too well, but there's a good chance he could break camp with the Major League club. He is still up there, so he's probably going to start the season in AAA or the MLB or not. We don't have confirmation on that yet. Next is Drake Baldwin, 22.9 Atlanta Braves. He's a catcher. Hit 364 with a double over the last 15. He played between high A and AAA last year, number 167 in the Juggernaut ranking system out of 2022 draft. He'll start in AA or AAA for the 2024 season. Connor Norby, another Baltimore Orioles. You can see how loaded the Orioles system is just by watching this video. You know, Colton Cowser just got named today to the big league roster to break camp. So Cowser will start the season in the MLB with the Baltimore Orioles. He hit 2 home runs, but batted like right around the Mendoza line over the last 15 days. So we got Connor Norby, 23.8. He's kind of a utility player. Home run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and hit 250 over the last 15. Last year in AAA, he had a pretty solid season. 274 on the Juggernaut ranking system in out of 2021 Bowman draft. We've got Jackson Chourio making the honorable mentions list again. He is a lock to start the season with the big league club. 19.9 years old, so he will actually start his make his professional debut as a 19-year-old, which is kind of rare in today's game. Hit 348 with a triple, 3 walks, and 2 stolen bases. He is number 2 in MLB.com's top 100. He's number 16 on the Juggernaut ranking system, and he's out of 2022 Bowman Chrome. You can find his first Bowman's out of 2022 Bowman and his first Chrome autos out of 2022 Chrome. And finally, Darell Hernandez, 22.6, was traded to the Oakland A's from the Baltimore Orioles last season. He's an infielder, just a solid player. He's a very overlooked player in prospecting. I think he's going to start the club, which was just announced today. He's going to start with the Major League club. So double RBI and 3 walks. So number 41 in the Juggernaut ranking system, 2022 Bowman is where you can find his first Chrome autos. And like I said, he will break camp with the MLB club. Bringing us to our top 5 is Brooks Lee, 23.1 Minnesota Twins shortstop. He was 6 for 13 with a homer, a triple, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. Spent the 2023 minor league season between AA and AAA, where he hit 275 with a 186 ISO. Excellent K numbers, a 16.1 K percentage, a 1.62 K to walk ratio, 16 home runs, and 7 stolen bases. I see Brooks Lee as a very high floor player who could kind of grow into a higher ceiling player depending on how much power he develops as he gets older and gets more experience at the major league level. In the top 100, he's number 18. He's number 162 on the Juggernaut ranking system. I've got him at a 2.5 on my Let's Talk Wax ranking system. You can find his first Chrome autos for about $125 out of 2022 draft, and he'll probably start the season in AAA. He will not make the big league roster out of camp. At number 4, we've got Ceddanne Rafaela, 23.5, Boston Red Sox center fielder, hit 313 with 2 homers, 4 doubles, and 4 RBIs over the last 2 weeks of MLB Spring Training. Now, he had an amazing minor league season last year, multi-digit home runs and multi-digit stolen bases. I think he was somewhere in the 2020 range for sure. He did get called up, 89 plate appearances at the MLB level, was a 241 batting average, a 145 ISO. He had a 31.4 K percentage. The thing with Rafaela is his aggressive approach. He did have a 7.00 K to walk ratio, and he does not take a ton of walks throughout his career in the minor leagues. So definitely something that he could brush up on, hopefully in 2024. That could lead to better power numbers, and better offensive numbers. He's number 76 in the top 100, number 83 in the Juggernaut ranking system. He's a graduate like Brian Rocchio from my autograph checklist breakdowns, so he does not have a Let's Talk Wax rank. He is out of 2022 Bowman Chrome. It's where his first Chrome autos are. They're about $60 right now. And he will break MLB Spring Training with the big league club, so we'll see him in Boston in opening day. Now our 3, 2, and 1 guys, we're all on Spring Training hot sheet weeks 1 and 2, and James Wood took the bronze medal home with this episode. He hit 412 with a home run, a triple, a double, and 5 walks. I did expect James Wood to possibly break camp with the big league club. He will start the season most likely in AAA. He is not going to break camp in Washington. Between high A and double A last year, he had 549 plate appearances, had a 258 ISO, 26 home runs and 18 stolen bases. He's huge. He's about 6'6", I think. He's very athletic. Still probably going to play center field, but he can run. He can hit for a lot of power. He's kind of like Coby Mayo with worse K numbers, but the power is real. He's a little bit more athletic, a little bit more versatile on the bases and defensively. 262 batting average, 258 ISO. He's going to have to cut the K rate down a little bit. I think his power may be good enough to overcome a 30+ K rate, at the major league level. 2.66 K to walk ratio. He's probably one of the highest ceiling prospects in all of minor league baseball right now, which is why his autos are right around $200. Number 14 in the top 100. He's a number 37 in the Juggernaut ranking system. I've got him at a 1.5 in my autograph checklist breakdowns. He's out of 2022 Bowman, and like I said, he's about $175 to $200 auto right. At number 2, we've got Wyatt Langford, who is no doubt breaking camp with the MLB squad. He will play on the Rangers opening day. You will see him with the big league club. He had an amazing spring training and an absolutely astonishing minor league season last year between the Complex League and AAA. He hit 360 with a 307 ISO. Just crazy numbers. 17.0 K percentage and a sub 1 K to walk ratio. Took more walks than he struck out in 2023. 22.3 left fielder. Now, he had 10 home runs and only 200 plate appearances, 12 stolen bases. He's number 6 in MLB.com's top 100. He is number 1 in the Juggernaut ranking system because of his like I said, his crazy numbers in 2023. He's an elite rankee on Let's Talk Wax ranking system. Over on my breakdowns, you can find his first Chrome autos in 23 Bowman draft. His first Chrome cards are going for right around $500 to $600. And they've kind of jumped since his performance in spring training and the fact that he is definitely going to start the season with the Texas Rangers. And wrapping up this episode of Hot Sheet for spring training weeks 3 and 4 is Chase DeLauter, 22.4 Cleveland Guardians center fielder. Spent a lot of time on the injured list last year, but between high A and double A, he did get 242 plate appearances where he hit 355 with a 173 ISO, a 12.3 K percentage, and a 1.30 K to walk ratio. Amazing K numbers, hit 5 homers and stole 6 bases. Over the last 15 days of spring training, he's hit 3 home runs, had 8 RBIs, and 3 walks. Now, unfortunately, he will probably start the season in AA or AAA. He is not going to make the major league roster out of camp, but he is definitely going to be one of the top outfield prospects to watch in 2024 without a doubt. In the top 100, he's number 31. In my Juggernaut ranking system, he's number 19. He's a Let's Talk Wax rank of 1.5, and that could jump to a 1 as early as my first update on my autograph checklist breakdowns over on Patreon. His first Chrome autos are out of 2022 Bowman draft, and they're going for right around $100 right now. Now, as I mentioned before, if you guys want to help support my channel and unlock some exclusive content over on Patreon, I got a ton of stuff over there that'll keep you up to date on all of the prospecting things that go on throughout the course of the year. There's a lot of organizational tools and info over there, so you can make your decisions on who you'd like to buy and sell. Like I said, Let's Talk Wax is just an informational resource, but you can check out all of my exclusive content over on Patreon. I'll put a link to it in the video description. A huge shout out to all of my current level 3 patrons over on Patreon. You guys rock. I appreciate the support over there. If you guys want to help this video, you can give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future prospect hot sheets and other content that I do. I appreciate all the views, and y'all have a great day.